want to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Qapla. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the city of waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Dare to make war, we surrender. False words, important things are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall word, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and Hail Karoga, as the beautiful Esri Dax just said. Indeed, welcome all. This is the bed life for Friday, July 8th, 2022. And thank you for choosing to hang out with us here at your Karogan outpost. Yeah, your local Karogan outpost. We know you have a wide variety of Friday evening places to hang out, and we're glad you decided to make Karoga your destination of choice this fine Friday evening. Hello all. Not Ryan Johnson was first in the chat, unfortunately swiped away by the hands of time. Sorry, not Ryan Johnson. John Araki was a second, and he says Tuvis and Butthead and John Araki threw in $1 super chat. So thank you, John Araki. Let's see what can we do with a John Araki dollar. What are we going to get? We're doing fingers crossed.
It's a fake.
We get it's a fake. It's a fake. Oh, I'm sorry. So the Romulan senator who found out the hologram was a fake and who is going to die most brutally any second. Thank you, John. Rock Solid Productions throws in some wisdom and says, "This is not the hell my stream." Sure it isn't, Rock Solid. Sure it isn't. Captain's Fandom Nerd with his 5-month member Rogan Orphan Super Chat says, "Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Captain." Richie Poole says, "5 John DeMarcos says, "Greetings all." Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, "Hey everyone, I can't believe Strange New Worlds is Pike's fantasy as he lives out his life on Talos 4. Do you think that's what happened after a day or two of living the life of a captain? He got tired of it and said, well, maybe if this chick does this and I do this, he can be captain of the Enterprise. Ha ha ha. Maybe it is. Richie Poole says, excellent idea. STD is also part of Pike's fantasy. Cinnabon Bunny says, hello, Cinnabon. Mike Richards says, greetings to Columbus. Greetings from Columbus, Ohio. John Araki says, agree with the bunny. Bradley Briggs says, zup, y'all. Zup, Bradley. And Bradley says, zup, y'all. So, Dave G. Sound says, Qapla, bird of prey. Qapla, Dave G. And Arabic Saunders says, Qapla. And live long and prosper. Qapla, Dave G. You can just about do it. Arabic Saunders says, Qapla, Qapla, Arabic. Words and pictures says, bird of prey. Good to see you and good to be here. Good to see you. Excellent that you are here. And words and pictures says, bird of prey. Good to see you. Good to be here. So many people good to see me today. Good to see you, words and pictures. Good to see you, John Araki. The Random Menace
Who's
says,
been holding up the damn elevator?
greetings from the distant future. Greetings from Turkey. I hope it's the distant future. And I hope it's, Turkey is ahead of us. Unless the turkeys have taken control. Then it's bad. It's bad for everybody. I don't know. Words and pictures says, Qapla, bird of prey. Good to see you. Good to be here. And what is that? Oh, if we're worthy. We're still worthy as a news. Carlo Albanese donated £2 sterling. Thank you. That was days ago. What's going on here? 205 donated $2.49. Joseph donated $2.49 and says, okay, Kyle is the MVP of SNW, almost second best track after DS9. I don't know who he said. I only realized that they went on and they made more track from what were the movies. And now season 4, very, very recently. We'll see. I'm sure the girls that are worth it will get additional videos made of them. Yes, I said that because I was talking to myself, as all men are apt to do, about the video I got, and the video clearly had a name to make fun of Star Trek season 4. It's basically the little mirror universe between what we would see and what we actually see on TV. So, let's see how that goes. Random Menace's greetings from the distant future. Greetings from Turkey. Greetings, Random Menace. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says your CNN Karoga News Network. LDG says nice shirt. Thank you. It's a Bird of Prey 5 thing. You wouldn't get it. And yes, I did replace LDG with the original word Jeep. It's a Jeep thing. It's weird. Sometimes I can buy it's a Jeep thing. And some places are like, no. Well, what do you want me to do? Buy that. I don't know. I know I told you guys. I have, I want to put words in on the Jeep shirt. You wouldn't understand, but they're so ridiculous on what words I can alter and what words I can't alter. It's stupid. It's all arguable. It's all inarguable. Why is my camera flipped? I don't want to flip it. There might be instances where a camera. Okay, but hopefully not flip. No, it's not flip. Why would you scare me like that? Goddamn. John DeMarco says, hey, Arabic. People are. Hey, hello, Kurtzman Menace. Random Menace says, hello, Asian hater. Cinnabon Bunny. And Captain Phantom Nerd says, Bird of Prey, where can I get that shirt? Ink Pixie. It's not something I sell, but if you go to Ink Pixie and just put in Bird of Prey 5 for what do you want to start? And it's just one side Bird of Prey 5. It's a Bird of Prey 5 thing. You can order it. I don't make any money off of it, but by all means, if you can get it and you don't need to make money off of it, then, go for it. Ink, I-N-K, Pixie, IPIXIE.com. Not particularly expensive. I think it would be $12 to $14, maybe $14, and you get.
That was pre-COVID, right?
This was pre-COVID prices, yeah. That would give me $14, and hey, all's well. But once I got it at a questionable price, I made, like, let's say you weren't sure and you had this done, and let's say you won the enterprise, and they call you like, okay, I'm gonna put that thing you want done last week through. You'll be like, yeehaw, okay. And then when you actually go to buy it, and after the first month it's sold out, and they lose it, then they get it in stock again. Whether there's pouring rain or not, it doesn't matter how many you have. Let's say you've only got 2. That's clearly not enough for the flagship of the Federation, let alone for your own ship. So you don't have a ton. Like, honestly, like, I don't live on the Enterprise yet, but let's just say. So that's anyway. I'm sorry. Did I doze off there? I think I did. John DeMarcos, I think Bird needs some Ractigino. Yeah, a sleep stream. I'm sorry. I don't mean to fall asleep. Cinnabon Bunny says Lady Sulu decided to pick up the torch of the stupid week and ran with it straight into a Romulan plasma torpedo. Good job, Lady Sulu. May we be another Asian failure. Cinnabon Bunny says, Lady Sulu decided to be a bitch. God, good job. John DeMarco says her penalty for that was her getting transferred to the Grissom. Oh, poor Grissom. Captain Phantom Nerd says, hey to Arabic Sonder. And he says, Bird of Prey, you need to make one money off of it. You need to make money off of, I mean, I don't want to rip this open, but I'll rip this open. I don't know what's going on. Cinnabon says she was the downfall of the great Captain Etaban. Gorilla says, Bird, are you okay? I'm tired. I'm so tired, Gorillas. I'm still working with what the F is wrong with me. I have it down to some type of sleep issue. That's my latest thought. Captain Phantom Nerds with Bird, you need to make money off of. You need to make one to make money off of. I know. I do. And Captain Phantom Nerd says, Bird of Prey, need to make one to make money off of. But I read that up there. Now you're saying it's down there.
You have other people up on the.
Hmm?
You have other people talking.
No, nobody else is talking.
You were sleeping again.
I was sleeping again?
Yes. I
Oh,
came back in.
I'm sorry. Mama Bray says I was sleeping again. Hakeem says your sleep stream is still better than Strange New Worlds. Okay, here's what we can do. I'm gonna take, okay, I'm taking my face off the screen. And I'm gonna take this goddamn hat. What, Mom?
Then you're gonna sleep and nobody will know you're sleeping.
Yeah, but I won't sleep because
Don't sleep.
I'll have my face in the screen, so I'll be closer to the screen, so I won't sleep. Cinnabon says it's the golden age, you haters. Johnny Marcos says Strange New World is over for now, so that should help you feel better. Random Menace says, Bird, you need to sleep. Do not force yourself to stream. Random Menace, if I didn't force myself awake, I'd be asleep all day and all night. There would be nothing would be going on. Mike Richards has agreed. Captain Phantom Nerds, it's Bird time to sleep. It's not time to sleep. It's time to get busy because I haven't even done the review for this week because I was just too tired. I did a review, but I fell asleep during the review. I was gonna I was going to upload what I had for the viewers, for the channel members, just so you guys could see what it's like. Like me doing an hour-long review, I get about 10 minutes in, and I end up falling asleep while doing the review. So I figured I would get it done today, and it just never happened. So maybe tomorrow, but yeah. What was I going to talk about?
Why don't you do the review now?
Uh,
Why?
do the review live.
Tell them that.
Uh, no, we're going to do the review. I need to set it so that I can watch it while I do the review. It's okay. So I watched Strange New Worlds. I watched Orville season 3, and I've watched For All Mankind, and I've watched The Boys. So out of 2 of those, is it Orville Star Trek? Is it Orville? Is it Orville Star Trek, or is it Orville? Well, okay. I was told about Orville, and I know somebody was having trouble with that earlier today and kept getting a HCP error, HDP, and it's likely that the wire they have connecting between their gaming system and the cable coming in the house is either the cable that's going between 2 devices. Only one of them has to be ineffective. So if that could be, if that cable, if you have 1,000 plus set up between that cable and nothing or whatever, that very well could be a problem. Or if one is much faster than the other, like you might have a shitty connection, but a good one between the outlet in which you plug the red in and the hole to the outlet. But if you don't have at least 2, I know you don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jedi Bill was requesting help this morning. He was having problems. So I was trying to explain. Yeah. I used to get mad at people I worked with because they didn't understand and they made fun of things anyway. They're like, when we talked about natural underground water sources, I just remember, see, this guy, the problem was I liked him. He was spot on 95%, probably 1 in 10 times. 1 in 10. If you go down there, you would say, well, that's not that easy, that hard of a plank to win, especially if you're the last word on the subject. It would be like, yeah, you could win that. So yeah. That's not hard to win. No, it is hard to win. Anyway, he comes back tries. No, this isn't hard. You think you're gonna win? Okay, show me how this is hard. He doesn't win. He does win, but then he doesn't pay out. He's like, yeah, I don't know where this is going. Meanwhile, me and 10 of you come out. You need this. We need us to take this to you. Oh yeah, that's it. I guess I'm sleeping. It's a Telosian fantasy. I'm gonna have to just go to sleep. Sorry guys. I'm gonna camera's off. I'm praise coming over. Truly a quality product. That's my pressure. For the jersey says Qapla. What you looking at?
I was trying to see what you were reading.
I wasn't reading anything.
Oh, you were sleeping.
Yeah. I was thinking about stuff.
You were
I
thinking.
wasn't reading.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys. Didn't mean to interrupt the stream, but when I see Bird's eyes close, I was afraid what was going to come out of his mouth next. But nothing did. So I came over. Are you waking up, son?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're going to take back your stream? Or do I have to start telling stories about you?
You should tell a story.
I should tell a story.
Yeah, they prefer it.
Oh, you would prefer?
I'm sure they would prefer it.
Well, since you have the earpiece, you have to stay awake.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Nobody can talk to me, you understand? There's no two ways. The only way people can talk to me is by putting a chat up.
Okay. I see the bottom is there. John DeMarco is telling you get some rest, Bird.
Says, hail, Mama Pray.
Oh, that's down further.
Gorilla's random thoughts with Mama Pray. Look at my previous comment.
Who's saying that?
See, Gorilla. I don't see your previous comment. We only see like 3 inches of comments.
I can't send him to sleep, guys. But all kidding aside, I don't know if he mentioned it, but his pulmonologist, the sleep study specialist, has recommended a new device that we really hope, first of all, we hope insurance approves it, because otherwise it's $12,000. But besides that, we hope it helps. We've been really trying to figure out. I realize that he's falling asleep during the day because he's not getting good sleep during the night. I don't know, the CPAP is just not for him. And
it was for me. It worked great for a long time. But Mama Pray saw in my records that even going back 8 years or so, the
other pulmonologist,
a different pulmonologist, had suggested I get this because in their estimation, I would likely need it one day anyway. And
that day has come.
It seems like that day has come. So the first time the insurance denied it, and I was doing fine with the CPAP, so we didn't fight it. But now
he's got a different doctor that seems to be willing to work with the company that supplies his sleep equipment and fill out all the forms that insurance requires. The first doctor was not willing to do anything. Wrote the prescription and wouldn't fill out anything else. And like he said, it wasn't a necessity at the moment, so we didn't fight it. So I'm hoping this will make a big difference, and I'm hoping it comes soon. But hopes. Anyway, besides that, the other news, Joe got a surprise visit yesterday from his aunt and uncle. They had been up to the house in Kuroka after, oh gosh, I don't know the last time they were there. Sisopre was the one that was going up occasionally, but she hasn't been there since before Charlie was born. So they came back, and there was a sign that hung in the front of the house for many, many years that Joe...
okay, we don't need to go to the details. For the sign that they brought back is a sign that hung from the house that says DiBiase Farm. I always wanted that sign back. It was done by one of my great uncles, and there's no reason it needs to stay with whoever ends up purchasing the house. So that was that. As for the medical device I need, it is a astral ventilator, which works both at night and during the day. Apparently, I only need it at night, but yeah, I don't like the sound of a ventilator, but they basically want me to be on a ventilator. There's really no nice way of saying it. It doesn't heal. It's not there to heal. It's there to make me, as comfortable as I can be. I don't think it's designed to go away, unfortunately. But if I could get off of it, I'd love to get off.
The need could go away.
The need could go away.
Yes.
It could. It might go away. But at this point, I honestly don't think it's going to go away on its own. If it would have, you'd think it would have by now. So Forza is praying, thank you. I hope that new device helps. You're a champ. Thank you, Forza. It's not a doomsday machine. No, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Compared to the other stuff, this is cheap. Compared to the wheelchair or the hospital bed, or the other things we've had to deal with over the years. So don't worry about that.
You awake now?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say bye to everyone and go back over there.
Okay, Mama Pray. Gorilla says you sleep skipped it, bird. I know, and I'm not going to find it. So if you want me to say it again, please just retype it. Sounds like he's sleeping good. Random thoughts brought to you by 95% asleep. Birdo Pray. Yeah.
Huh?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was coming to check your.
Checking my oxygen and heart rate.
Yes, because now you're awake.
96 oxygen, 88 heart rate. Now 87.
Okay. You're very good.
Yes.
So you should be awake.
I am awake now.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Is the camera. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Let's do some Dear Bops. Let's do some Dear Bops.
How's Darcy?
Eberg. Oh, Eberg. Hey, T-Berg. That was nice of you to chat to me. Unfortunately, I am live streaming at the moment. I'll have to get back to you. Okay. There we go. Dear Bob. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, Mom will pray my previous comment. If we could get Bird a shock collar, so when he falls asleep, we donate $20 and it will shock him awake. Lol. I will talk to Mama Pray about that. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Mama Pray, would you like me to send a meat recipe or an Asian noodle recipe? I will ask her once she comes back up. And Dan Van is in the house. Says, yeah, I do have a bug creature phobia. So do I, Dan. So do I. Okay. Oh, shit. God damn it. The mouse battery is dead. Okay. We gotta put this into the come on. Go in. There we go. Dear Bob, which popular Simpsons characters have died in the past year? If you said Bleeding Gums Murphy, And Dr. Marvin Monroe, you are wrong. They were never popular. Yes, that is the exact answer from the Simpsons prime time whatever special. Forza Jersey with a $10 super chat says, buy your mom a drink, flowers, pastries, or something like she likes. She's a doll. God bless you.
Indications
and
negative
your
at this
family."
time.
Thank you so much, Forza. Greatly appreciated. Wesley Crusher's in the house. Says, greetings, Dear Bop. I just started the Dear Bop, Wesley. I just started the Dear Bop. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, Mamo Pray, my previous comment was asking if we could get Bird a shock collar. So when he falls asleep, we donate $20 and it shocks him awake. Mamo Pray is laughing. And executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Mamo Pray, would you like me to send a meat dish recipe or an Asian noodle recipe?
What would you prefer?
What would I prefer?
Yeah.
Well, if it's a low salt dish, Saul Leibowitz, then the noodles. Whichever is lower in sodium, I guess.
Well, we could read eggs to taste.
Well, I would add no salt to taste. I'd be fine with no additional salt. So whichever has less salt as a base package, I would be the one. And Wesley Crusher with a $2 super chat says, Dear Bob, number 15,
Live long and prosper.
Make YouTube go. Wait, wrong channel. Sorry, Wes. Yes, that is the wrong channel. Let's see. Dear Bob. So who is this Joe mentioned on your YouTube channel sometimes? Just some random Joe, I guess. There's also me. I happen to be named Joe. It was the name Mamo Pray went with. But I'm sure it was just by chance. Dear Bob, one thing mentioned about the Romulan plasma weapon in TOS, balance of power, not balance of tower, is that it could be detonated with the ship's phasers. So you don't need to let it hit your ship. Yes. Yeah, I don't understand why they let it hit the ship. And at the speed and what that it hit with, it should have destroyed the Enterprise. The Enterprise wasn't far away. The Enterprise was at warp speed for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the original series before it hit. And this time, the Enterprise was headed directly towards the weapon when it hit. The other time, it was going in reverse. It was at warp in reverse. How can warp in reverse be faster than any warp going forward? That's just ridiculous. Dear Bob, should I drink hot drink in warm weather? Should I drink a hot drink in warm weather? I mean, if you want to, sure. I mean, people do that. I'm sure people drink hot coffee in warm weather. Why not? Dear Bob, I've never had a chili hot dog before. So what is it like to eat one, and do you recommend trying one? I mean, if you like chili cheese dogs, if you think you might like them, you could try it. I've had chili on a hot dog. You've never had one?
No.
Huh.
I like hot dogs and I like chili.
Mama probably never had one either. I don't have them a lot, but now I won't have them anymore. But, before I got sick, I used to have them once in a while. They're say they're fair. They're okay. I wouldn't run out of the house to get one, but if I saw one someplace, yeah, I might have it. What's it like? It's like having hot dogs on a food you never had hot dogs on. And kind of a lot like having hot dog on pasta or well, no. Like hot dogs on a hamburger. Yeah, like having hot dog on a hamburger. Uh, Executive producer Saul Leibowitz will send a noodle recipe. Thank you. Wesley says, Bird, if you had a shock collar uh, that shocked you for $20, you would be getting $20 on the hour every hour. I probably would. Forza Jersey is lolling. Cinnabon says Lady Sulu flew straight into it. Failure. Mike Richards says every writer's room needs a track nerd. Wesley says Bird of Prey chili dogs are the best. Kitty Bear 7. Stephen Paul. Hi all. Qapla Kitty Bear. And not executive producer. Excuse me. Richie Poole says if your dog is chilly, dress him in a sweater. Dear Bob, here are the details. Dear Bob, Tic Tacs are disgusting. I disagree. Dear Bob, I don't want to ever have a camera down my throat or up my butt. I understand what you're saying, but sometimes you gotta do it. Dear Bob, 64 slices of American cheese. Let me tell you, nothing will tell you that you've won. You've won the day. You've won the year. You've won the decade. Than to take your 64 slices of individually wrapped American cheese, lay with it on your bed as part of your you know, relaxation as you lay on the 64th floor of the 64th building on the 64th Street next to 64th Avenue. And on the 64th floor, you ask your maid or whoever does your food, your butler, you're like, please cut these into 64 equal pieces for my 64 favorite friends. And then your friend laughs at you, like, what, 64? And you're like, yeah, 64. Okay. And they cut it up for you. And then they're so tiny, you can barely see it. And then, like, okay, people, we got 64 slices. What do you want to do? You know, like, just going to throw it off the roof. Kitty Bear says, Bird of Prey, here's a new joke for you. What do SJWs and atoms have in common? They both make up for everything. When you aren't careful, they can go nuclear. What? Oh, they make up everything. And when you aren't careful, they can go nuclear. I get it now. I get it, Kitty Bear. Wesley says I need to get my money's worth of these emojis. And he uses Sister of Prey and mine, Tribble and Charlie, Sassy and Mama Prey, and me and Bird of Prey, and the Karoga flag, and Mama Prey's car. Thank you, Wes.
I heard your name, my name of the time.
Forza Jersey also uses the custom emojis, including Mama Prey, Sassy, Sisso Prey, and myself. Cinnabon Bunny is enraged. Richie pulls his Watchbird talking about Cinnabon says Asian Kyle did nothing but fail. Random Menace says Cinnabon should play Kyle's brother on Strange New Worlds. Shall we start a petition? Or this is Bird of Prey, you have the best emoji selection of any YouTuber. I highly doubt that, but thank you. I highly doubt that, but thank you. Richie pulls his Sister of Praise emoji is the best. Dear Bop, you know, Bop, I heard from a pickle, if you suck a lemon, can lower your sleep. If he means get me more sleep, I believe him. Dear Bop, have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes her T-bird away. Fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes the T-bird away. So this is mentioning you, yes. No, I don't own a T-bird. Dear Bob, who needs the quickie mart? I do. Or Homer forced to take over the quickie. I do. Dear Bob, Joe, it's your sis O'Prey. Do you know it is time to start thinking about Christmas for Charlie? I'd like to give you the present that will melt Charlie's heart this season. Please buy him this. Please buy him this, as it would be nice for him to receive from his uncle. And please don't bullshit me that you can't afford it, as you already told me you had access to a second bank account last month and full to all your money you had received from YouTube. Please order anything from this list and don't be stingy, like always. And financesonline.com, 10 most expensive toys and games, from classic rock horse to next gen video game. Sisso Prey. The quickie mart. I do. Okay, I don't think he needs a Szymanski soccer ball. I'm sure he doesn't need a large Lamborghini Avento model car. He doesn't need this Madame Alexander Eloise runaway doll with dog. And he doesn't need the bird trainer. Although at least that would tell him how to let go, presumably. And yeah, so he doesn't need anything here. I think we did that already. This is the second. No, we did this. This is all the same. Okay. Dear Bob, how come when one is obsessed with having things in order, they call it a disorder? Sign the Spectre. How come when one is obsessed with having things in order, they call it a disorder? Because the people who do it are just idiots. Yeah, forget them. I mean, is it called a disorder when the batteries are out because of this? Yeah, it is. Now, the point is always have the batteries in. Even if it's a disorder to have it. It has to be adult in charge. You have to be given the right to have it in charge. And they'll be like, yeah. So yeah, fuck that. I say you should be in charge. And no matter what it's called. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, this disorder crap, that's fake. Bullshit. Final Dear Bob. Dear Bob, one night I was sitting in my living room when suddenly the roof got ripped off my house and I got sucked into a UFO. Inside the ship, I saw one thin and one translucent. I don't know. Oh. Suddenly got sucked into a UFO. Inside the ship, I saw thin, translucent little creatures. I was terrified. Then suddenly it didn't hurt me at all. But when they were done, they returned me to the wrong house. I was terrified. They didn't hurt me at all. But when they were done, they returned me to the wrong house. So I hollered back to them, hey, you put me back in the wrong house. They sucked me back into the ship, flew around a little bit, and dropped me back into an apartment. And flew back to the wrong house. They returned me to the wrong house. So I hollered up to them, hey, you put me in the wrong house. They sucked me back up into the ship, flew around a little bit, and dropped me back into an apartment. I was like, oh, no, guys, I live in a house. This is an apartment. They sucked me back in the ship and dropped me in the ocean. That was annoying, but I could tell they felt bad about it. Like they wanted to put me back in the right house, but they honestly forgotten which house it was. So I was like, just drop me off downtown, I'll Uber. So they sucked me back out and just popped me in front of a Popeyes. But at this point, it was just like, you forget, it's fine. I'll catch up and bus or something. Thanks, and they left. Believe I do. Do you? Mulder's sister. Well, that is interesting. Does anybody believe that? Oh. 30 minutes ago, my physical therapist had a question. Probably do 5 p.m. Oh shit, that's now.
I'm sorry, what?
Angel says he could be here for 5.
It's 4:58.
I know. I'll tell him.
5:30? I don't know, whatever you want to.
Tell him it's fine. I'm assuming he hasn't left yet. I gotta go. Anyway, they sucked me up and popped me down in front of a Popeyes in a whole different city. But at this point, I was just like, forget it. It's fine. I'll catch a bus or something. Thanks. And they left. Believe I do. Do you? Mulder's sister. I don't. I don't believe it. And final Dear Bop of the day. Dear Bop, I call this geese are bullshit. Geese are bullshit. An arrogant height, you honk and flap, beaks soaring north, snubbing our ponds. Do you think you're better than us? If we could jump that high, first we would meet feather. Fist would meet feather. Yes, I agree. Fist would meet feather. Anyway, guys, I got to get going. Android of Jill says, how's it going? I'm driving. It's not going well, Android of Jill. I'm asleep. I've been asleep and I've been talking in my sleep. So yeah, not too well. Not too well. And I've got to start physical therapy. So I got to get going. Forza Jerseys and Bird, you are the best emoji. Thank you. I read that already. I read that. Okay. Well, Qapla all. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the day. Bird out. Jedi Bill, good to see you. Good to see you, Jedi Bill. But I gotta go. I gotta go. Take care.